the next pranayama we're going to do is Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is also called skull shining breath because you really force air up to, you do a really forceful exhale and it kind of like goes up to your skull is what they kind of say. And this is a very cleansing breath. So this is very good for people who have Kapha Vikruti. It's excellent for clearing excess congestion, or if you're feeling very sluggish or bloated, tired, lethargic. It's good in the morning, especially if you wake up and you are one that has allergies, or it's spring season or something and you have that like excess fluid or just congestion in your lungs or chest, sinuses or something like that. This is something good that gets everything cleared up and moving. Or maybe you want to do it in the middle of the afternoon, kind of like Vastrika, if you're just feeling kind of tired and need just a little pep up. It also helps increase lung capacity. So if maybe you're coming out of a cold or some respiratory illness, this is helpful for that, to just kind of get the lungs expanded and strengthened again. Kapalbhati is a regular inhale and then a forceful exhale. It's like just regular inhale, but it can be fast too, so it can be like so one of my teachers would always call it out 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it can be fast if you want it to be fast. It can be a little slower if you want it to be a little slower. It depends on your lung capacity and your comfort level in doing it. Let's just practice that together a little bit. So you want to sit with your back straight, and you can have your hands just on your, resting comfortably on your knees. And I think it's helpful to, you don't want to have the head way back erect because that can actually cut your trachea off a little bit, but you want it to be just a little bit tucked down towards your collarbone because that promotes just a natural curvature in the back of your neck. So sitting upright and tall, we're just going to do it fairly slow just because this is just a practice round. So I will demonstrate a little bit, and then I'm going to just call out the 1, 2 for you to do it on your own as to the same rhythm that we start with. So just do an inhale and exhale to prepare. So inhale and exhale, and one, two, 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 one, two. So hopefully you got the idea of how that goes. It takes a little practice, it definitely does. Just getting that rhythm down with your belly and your diaphragm, it's easy to get a little bit messed up with that. It takes some coordination for sure. Okay, next we're going to do SITAL. So this one is good for releasing heat, especially in Pitta season. So when we do SITAL, we do this action with our tongue where we curl our tongue. Now I know some people genetically just can't curl their tongue, but you just create this tube with your tongue. So we just breathe in normally, inhaling through our nose. Sometimes we can do this, like I said at the beginning, where we combine pranayamas. So sometimes we combine this with Nadi Shodhana, where we'll inhale one side, and then we'll exhale SITAL. So, but we're not doing that right now. Just telling you that sometimes we can combine pranayamas. But right now we're just going to inhale normally through both nostrils. So inhaling, and then exhale SITAL. Inhale. So you can feel, if you put your hand in front of your mouth when you exhale, the air feels cool versus if you open your mouth, it feels hot. So this just helps us get rid of excess heat from our body, especially when we're overheated. Your Pitta Vikruti or Prakruti, it's summer season. You just need to slow your breath down. That's when SITAL comes in handy. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're signed up for the newsletter because we're going to have lots of fun announcements coming up. Definitely, if you haven't done so yet, fill out the skincare questionnaire, the dosha questionnaire on the website. It's lovejivana.com to stay up to date on everything new and upcoming and good promotions coming up and all of that good stuff. So thanks again. See you next time.